Welcome to the Burrow. It's your host, Lala Bunny, head trader at Bimbo Trading Academy. And the topic of today's video is GameStop and Roth IRAs. Why did I move my GameStop shares into my Roth IRA? Well, first of all, what is a Roth IRA? It is a tax advantage individual retirement account. It's a great financial tool and strategy for traders and investors. Roth IRA is different from a 401k, which is provided by your employer, or a traditional IRA, which is often utilized by self employed individuals. Now, you should probably brush up on the different types of retirement accounts and decide what is best for you. And the number one reason why I moved my shares to a Roth IRA is it reduces my tax liability. Profits are not taxed as capital gains. So a lot of day traders end up getting hit with a huge tax bill. So if you actually trade within your Roth IRA account, you can avoid that entirely. Uh, Number two, I plan to hold GameStop long term. So the rules with a Roth IRA is that you cannot withdraw without penalty until age 59 and a half after at least a 5-year holding period, except under special circumstances. So I will list those circumstances right now so you can keep them in mind. You are able to withdraw a certain amount. I believe it's $10,000 for a qualifying life event. And those events would be a home purchase, a birth or adoption of a child, education or medical expenses, or emergency. So there are a few exceptions for being able to withdraw. I think you're taxed but not penalized. So definitely check up on that. Now, number three, the real reason why I had to move the GameStop shares is it was clogging up my feed. So based on my bunny method, the way that I sort my stocks in Robinhood is I put my top gainers. I sort by total percent gain. And so the issue is that GameStop was my largest holding. So it was always taking up that number one spot. Or if I sorted by equity, it was always taking up that spot. And I don't need to see GameStop every day because remember, I'm planning on holding it for years and years and years. I don't really actively trade it that much. I have before, but so I basically wanted to move that. And what I did, I couldn't just like move the shares. What I did is I sold them and just rebought them. So I sold them, I took the cash, moved it into my Roth IRA, and then I just purchased the GameStop shares, and they were around the same price as I just sold them for because I did it quickly, um, and that was that. So before we go, I'll quickly review the contribution rules for 2025. So for single filers, for 2024, the modified adjusted gross income was under $146,000, but in 2025, it was raised slightly to $150,000. And that is the income limit for making a full Roth IRA contribution. Now, for joint filers, which is like a married couple, your total household income must be under, it was 230,000 for 2024, and for 2025 it has been raised to $236,000. So if you don't make more than that, which most people don't, you don't have to worry. You're able to contribute the full amount to your Roth IRA, the full annual amount. Now, what is that maximum total annual contribution? Well, for the year 2024, it was 7,000. Oh, and 2025 has stayed the same. It is $7,000 if you're under age 50. But if you're over age 50, it is actually $8,000. And the reason is so that you have a little more time to catch up for retirement. So they give you like a little bit higher limit. Now, I will leave you with some words of wisdom. It is important to have a game plan and a thesis when investing, a rationale and a process. Reminder, be strategic and thoughtful, intentional with your movements and actions. Run your account as a business and be able to justify your decisions. So even if you're not justifying it to like investors and clients and external people, you might have to justify it to your family members, but really you have to justify it to yourself. So make sure you have that you do this strategically, and it will benefit you in the long run to do your proper research. So that's it for today. Thanks for joining and happy trading.